The snow had been falling since early afternoon, layering Boston's streets in soft white silence. The kind of snowfall that slowed traffic, hushed footsteps, and pushed people to hurry toward warmth. Coats pulled tight. Heads down. Everyone rushing somewhere. To someone. Inside Ross's, a modest Italian restaurant tucked between a bookstore and a pharmacy on Newbury Street, Michael Warren sat alone. It was his usual corner table. Exposed brick walls. Flickering candlelight. Low music humming beneath quiet conversations. The kind of place that felt alive, unlike the glass and steel penthouse waiting for him 30 floors above the city. Michael was 54. The silver threading through his dark hair didn't age him, it gave him gravity. His charcoal suit was perfectly tailored, understated, expensive without being loud. The uniform of someone who had already proven himself. In front of him sat an untouched glass of red wine. It was December 23rd. 2 days before Christmas. Michael Warren had built Warren Technologies from nothing. A cramped office. Long nights. Risk piled on risk. Now the company employed over 3,000 people. Business magazines called him visionary. His board called him dependable. Competitors called him dangerous. But tonight, sitting alone, success felt unusually heavy. His phone buzzed, another message from his assistant confirming tomorrow's schedule. Meetings. Calls. A flight. He turned the phone face down and stared through the frosted window instead. Outside, people passed in blurred motion. Couples. Families. Friends laughing under umbrellas. All of them heading somewhere. That's when he noticed them. A young woman stood just outside the restaurant window, trying to shield a small child from the biting wind. The woman's tan coat was worn thin, no match for a Boston winter. Her blonde hair was pulled back, loose strands whipping across her tired face. She couldn't have been older than 30. The little girl beside her pressed close, wrapped in a pink coat that had clearly seen better winters. Even through the glass, Michael could tell, she was shivering. The woman stared at the menu posted outside Ross's. Not the way people usually do, debating pasta versus risotto. She looked at it the way someone looks through a window at a life they can't afford. Quiet. Longing. Careful. Michael felt something stir in his chest. A feeling he hadn't named in years. He watched as the woman bent down, whispered something to the child. The girl nodded, bravely. Then they turned and began walking away, deeper into the cold. Michael didn't think. He stood. The door opened behind him before his mind caught up with his feet. Cold air slapped his face as he stepped outside. "Excuse me," he called. The woman turned instantly, pulling her daughter closer. Her eyes were guarded. Tired. The look of someone who had learned that kindness often comes with conditions. "I'm sorry," Michael said quickly, lowering his voice. "I didn't mean to scare you. I noticed you looking at the restaurant." She waited. "I have a table inside," he continued. "And honestly, I could use the company. It's warm. And the pasta is very good." The woman studied him, searching for the angle. The risk. The little girl tugged at her sleeve. "Mama, I'm cold." Pride and need wrestled in the woman's expression. "Need one?" "That's very kind of you," she said softly. "Are you sure?" Michael nodded. "I'm sure." Inside, warmth wrapped around them instantly. Michael pulled out chairs as Maria, the waitress who had served him every Thursday for 5 years, approached. "Maria," he said gently, "could we add 2 place settings? And maybe some hot chocolate for her." "Of course, Mr. Warren," Maria replied with a knowing smile. They introduced themselves. "I'm Michael." The woman shook his hand, her fingers cold. "I'm Sarah. This is Emma." Emma climbed into her chair, eyes wide, taking in the candles, the music, the soft laughter around her. "Hi, Emma," Michael said. "I'm glad you're here." She studied him seriously. "You have a nice smile." Sarah flushed. "Emma." "Thank you," Michael said, smiling wider. "You do too." As menus arrived, Michael noticed Sarah gravitating toward the cheapest options. "The chicken parmesan is excellent," he said casually. "And the buttered noodles are perfect for Emma. Please, order whatever you like." As the food came and warmth returned to their cheeks, the story emerged quietly. Sarah had been a paralegal in New Hampshire. Her husband left 2 years ago. Rent rose. Childcare became impossible. She came to Boston 3 weeks earlier, hoping opportunity lived here. They'd been staying at a shelter. Emma deserves better, Sarah said, barely above a whisper. Michael nodded. He understood that weight. That fear. You're a good mother, he said. She's lucky. Emma chatted happily between bites, about Christmas lights, the big tree, Santa maybe being busy this year. Then she asked, do you have kids? Michael paused. No, he said. I work too much. I thought there would be time later. Emma frowned thoughtfully. That's sad. Yes, he agreed. Sometimes it is. When the meal ended, Michael paid quietly. Before they left, Emma ran back and placed a tiny plastic reindeer on his table. For you, she said seriously. So you won't be lonely. Something broke open inside him. Later, alone again, Michael noticed something on the reindeer. Tiny handwriting. Warren Technologies gave my husband a chance when no one else would. He's the one who left, not your company. You helped us once. Tonight, you did it again. Sarah Mitchell. Michael's breath caught. James Mitchell. Former employee. Laid off during restructuring. This was the cost of a decision made behind a desk. That night, Michael made calls. Emails. Changes. 2 days later, Sarah received a call. A job offer. Benefits. Childcare. Michael also created something new. The Emma Fund. And on his desk, the little reindeer stayed, watching every decision. Because sometimes, the smallest gift teaches the biggest lesson.